Good evening or good day. This is Guys Being Dudes, AK219, your favorite and only podcast, and we know that for sure because we hunt and track all of you down, and Kevin spies on you because I don't want to be the one breaking the law. And speaking of Kevin, this is Kevin, and I'm Aiden. How you doing?
Hi.
Hi.
I spy on you.
Yes.
But not...
He does.
Like,
in a respectful way.
Yeah, respectfully, I'm not like...
He's not
I'm not making myself known, so you don't know I'm even spying on you.
He's not in your house. He's just around it in close proximity often.
I check all the blind spots. I make sure the coast is clear, and I always wear the proper clothing, depending on the time of day when said spying is occurring. And I make myself blend into my environment. I'm like a cheetah.
Or John Cena.
You don't know I'm... like, do-do-do-do-do-do.
You can't see him.
I stand there, I do this in front of my face, and then I'm gone.
You can't see him.
You can't see me.
But he gathers the intel, so he knows. And what
so
do you know?
I know this is the one and only podcast that everyone listens to, all of our listeners listen to.
And
that
he
it
also
is the
knows...
most enjoyable 1 hour plus content of crazy, chaotic, silly, goofy, dumb shit.
Right.
That we bring to you week in and week out because we love to do it, and love
it's
that you love listening to it.
That's so prophetically said.
I know.
Well done.
I know.
Excellent work.
I know.
Now, this here is a podcast, and what we do on podcasts is segments.
I know.
I would hope so. You're the one doing it.
I know. I do all the work.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
For this podcast.
I'm sure you do. That's why anytime I have to chime in editing, it's you, because you do the editing, clearly.
Well, the only time I didn't do the editing...
And the production, and the social media.
The only time I never did the editing...
And supply all the equipment.
Was last week when you gave me the periodic table quiz.
Right.
And you had to chime in and say that, he was actually right. Nickel is an element. I was just being stupid. You did that.
No, you were just being wrong.
No.
Because you guessed nickel was everything except nickel. And it wasn't nickel. And also, that's the second time I've chimed in editing. That just goes to show you don't listen to your own content.
That I do, actually.
Interesting. Oh, so you knew it was the second time.
I knew it was the second time because I listened to the last 2 episodes on my way to and from Pittsburgh.
Right.
Which was a lot of fun. Which,
how about the vibe of the Yep.
How about we use this as a segment?
The segue. A segment to segue into the segment. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, it's just pretty much so.
Okay.
Yeah,
so I can write.
So,
no. Let me do a thing so I know. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, this is when you come back in editing. Okay, now go.
Okay. So this here is Vibe of the Week, and my vibe, the trip to Pittsburgh was successful. Saw the Penguins play Thursday night. They got the big dub.
4-1, right?
3-1. 4-1. It was a great game. The atmosphere of the arena was amazing. The part of Pittsburgh we were in, it was right next to the arena in an Airbnb.
Beautiful.
So, within walking distance, we walked around a little bit.
You saw Letang get a goal, right?
I did, yeah. And
the man on your jersey.
I brought a Letang jersey and a Crosby jersey, and I was like, I don't know what one I want to wear. But then I'm just like, you know what? I got to go with Tanger. So I wore Tanger, and he scored. And I'm just like...
Beautiful.
How about that? He was even first star of the game, too.
Was he really?
Mm-hmm.
Good for him. Did Crimson Jari get a star?
Third, I believe. Third or
Good
second.
For him. That checks out.
He only let in 1 goal.
As he should.
So that was a lot of fun. Even the drive to and from was entertaining, to say the least. On the way there, we kind of got lost. Took the wrong exit, but we still only put 20 minutes on our trip. But we went there. Is Pittsburgh in a valley or something? I'm not too familiar with geography, but... I
thought Pittsburgh was there were a couple of rivers around it.
I mean, well, no shit. But there's hills and cliffs everywhere, and the roads we were on, it was I felt like it was in some third world country with the way these roads were on these cliffs and shit. But it was cool.
That's part of the Rocky Mountain Range, isn't it? Because it runs through West Virginia.
I just said I'm not good with geography.
That's fair. So
it could have been, but that was pretty cool. But the only thing that stunk about the drive was the fact that we drove through a state that doesn't exist. So we were in uncharted territory for about 3 hours.
That had to have been scary.
It was scary.
Frightening. To be literally nowhere.
Especially because every oasis in this nowhere always had a Burger King and a Starbucks.
That's the worst.
So we didn't...
Burger King is such fucking dog shit. It's the fucking worst. Yo, fuck Burger King. I hate it. It's flame-grilled dog shit, and you're fucking lying if you tell, ooh, but I enjoy it. Fuck you. No, you don't. It's the worst.
Well, you'll be happy to know we stopped at the last Oasis in the place that doesn't exist, and they had a Wendy's at the Oasis.
Thank God.
So we did that, even though I'm pretty sure my chicken sandwich was still frozen, so I didn't eat it.
You
which
win
was
some, you
depressing.
lose some.
I guess.
But you did get a burger?
I did get a burger. I got a Baconator, and usually it only comes with 2 patties. I think I got like 2.5. So, you know,
they put a half extra patty on the nader.
in a place that is not known to exist.
That's true. They probably don't
They
get good,
fuck up all the time.
good deliveries since
So-
they don't. It's not real.
But that was a lot of fun. And then I came back from Pittsburgh, and not so fun.
No, big
Should have
bad.
just stayed there. Well, no, Coach's Corner was fun this past Saturday. Every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. on 103.1 The Stub. So tune into that too, people. It's a great sports show if you like sports. But that was fun. Work's been okay. Haven't really been working a whole lot lately, so your co-host is a little broke,
Yeah,
as always. So,
Well, some things never change.
hey,
Hey,
don't
I
shit on
kid,
me.
I kid.
Don't shit on me, or I'm gonna do something.
Bust.
I'm just gonna.
You're gonna do
I'm
it.
gonna do something.
He's gonna do it to him.
You don't know
folks.
what it's gonna be, but I'm gonna do something. But I'm trying to work on working more and getting more money and saving more money, because at some point I don't want to be living with my grandparents or my dad. I want to be out on my own. So that is the ultimate goal, the long-term goal. Maybe in the next 30 years when everything is fine again in the world. But hey,
That's optimistic.
yeah, really.
Yeah, I was gonna say in 30 years, rent is gonna be like 10 grand a month.
Well, then the minimum wage better be like, I just don't know. Numbers aren't my strong suit. Anyway,
that's fair.
That's been mine. The good, the bad, the not so good, the not so bad. Aiden, your turn.
Yo, let's get to it and let's get on it. And what I've been on is some bullshit. Just kidding. I've been playing a lot of video games when I'm not at work, but I'm at work often, so I don't get to play a lot of video games, which is unfortunate because that's what I enjoy to do. But I have been on a new...
Oh, what it would be to go back to the high school days.
Dude, I often think that. I'm like, I didn't know it between the ages of like 13 and 17 that like those would be the years I kind of miss because I was just so angsty and full of like, well, I think I deserve to be on my own and I want to eat candy and play video games and I want to be independent. And now it's like I'm independent, and it's like, holy shit, I fucking hate it.
Well, it's just the fact that whenever I play games anymore, it doesn't matter what the game is, I just can't. I normally don't even play with anybody anymore. It's just by myself, and
Right.
it's kind of depressing and sad, and it's not how it used to be.
Yeah,
And
no, I
so
feel
I
that.
like
I do.
I can't play games long enough as I used to, enjoy it as long as I used to, without just being like, man,
It doesn't feel as fulfilling.
I gotta go to bed at a decent time to wake up for work in the morning.
Right.
I can't stay up till 1, 2 anymore.
Yeah, those late
though I
nights
have,
at
but-
3 a.m, pizza party with a shit ton of Mountain Dew with the boys.
And Doritos and
Oh, yeah.
homework
Junk food.
assignments up the
Junk
ass, but
food.
you're not doing it because you don't give a shit.
Exactly.
Those are the days.
Those were,
anyway.
man.
Continue. I interrupted.
No, that was a great conversation. It definitely led to some realization, and that's what's important.
Of how fucked everything is and how I want to die.
For certainly, precisely that. But yeah, it's been decent. I've been on a new training regimen, so on top of going to the gym 2-3 times a week, I'm also doing like
doing
15
Pilates?
15-minute workouts at home.
Oh.
Do my own little like workout circuit. But that was a bad idea because I worked like a 9.5-hour day today, and it was awful. I was so sore.
See,
and
that's why
just
in my
so
mind-
gassed.
If I'm on the same regiment as you and this is just me. If I had a long day at work, that's my workout. I'm done. I'm done for the day.
I used to justify it like that, but now I'm like, I just need to not. I just need to not be a stick figure, and nothing seems to change that.
Well,
So
I feel you there. I'm a stick figure with a circle on it.
yeah,
And not where you think it should be.
the ass.
No, it's not there.
Oh, you hate to hear that though,
It's my gut.
man.
But
Some people are into that.
yeah, my girlfriend is, I
Yeah.
think.
Well, you'd hope, right?
Yeah. I would hope.
Shit, but it's been good, man. Doing the show is always a great time, so I'm glad we're sat down here. We've got some seltzers this week. I ran straight out of Brewski's. which I often do because I don't really keep them in stock that much. But I did pick up some seltzers
Meaning
today.
he drinks a lot, which I can't blame him.
You say that like you don't, which is really rich.
I don't.
You can't say that without a smile on your face either. The listeners are just lucky. Yeah.
I can't do it.
No, you can't.
No, can't do it.
Anyway,
But we got seltzers today.
We got the seltzers today.
We're being fucking
economical.
extra
okay?
today.
30 cans of seltzers, $10. Because I've got the in, bro.
He does got the in.
I got the in. Kevin knows I got the in.
I mean, I got the in if you want 25% off Dick's. I can get to that.
I have one, and it's completely free for me to use. So I'm all right.
Just saying.
Just in case I want the offer. Well, I appreciate it. That's fantastic to know. So if anyone out there wants 25% off of Kevin's dick, he's got you covered. And
then some.
While I take a look at the goods he's selling, we're going to be right back with some G-Dang Would You Rathers. Bye. We have returned yet again, and before we get to these Would You Rathers, my main man Kevin has something he totally forgot to mention in his vibe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I do. I was playing games last night, even though we just talked about, it's not really the same. But it was awesome last night because I was playing a game mode in a game that I've put way too much time into.
Right.
And I watched a lot of that game's content on YouTube by that community. And so I was playing the game mode and I was looking at the player list of who was in the game with me, and I recognized his name. I'm like, is this him? So I type in the chat. I'm like, yo, Skills? He's like, yo. I'm like, oh. I'm playing with a YouTuber right now. So I clicked on his profile. I tried to send him a friend request. It wouldn't let me. So I'm like, yeah,
It's
this is
legit.
him.
It's
I'm like,
legit.
this is him. So, and then he posted a video today, and I commented on it. I'm like, yo, I played this game mode with you last night. I'm like, I'm loving the content. Keep it up, man. He's like, yeah, appreciate it, brother. I'm like, that was just
That's
so
a G
cool.
move, bro.
That was awesome.
That's a G move.
I think that's the first time I've ever played a game, with or against someone that is popular, so to
Yeah.
speak. So
That's
I just
pretty
thought
wicked
that was cool.
happens. No, that is cool. I've not. Well, I don't really play. My internet's so dog shit. I don't really play anything online, so I haven't had an experience even near that.
Well, you will one day.
Yeah.
Maybe PewDiePie. Maybe start playing some PUBG or something. I don't know.
I
don't even know what he plays anymore.
He's gonna have a kid.
He kind of sucks.
That's not very nice.
That is remotely
That's
true, though.
Not true.
He's not that good.
That's a very strong opinion I disagree with.
That's okay.
You're entitled to it, but I'm saying you're wrong.
That's okay.
Not for you.
That's
considering
okay.
you're wrong.
No.
Anyway, speaking of being wrong, we're going to ask you some Would You Rathers. There's no right or wrong to it, unlike Kevin being wrong about this. So,
That's all right.
we ask each other, and you, the lovely listener, some fun, good old-fashioned Would You Rathers. So, we've made 5 each for each other, and you, the lovely, fantastic listener. So, Kevin, you want me to start?
No, I think I'll go.
Oh, by all means.
Unless you'd rather.
No.
Would you rather?
me
This is
go
not a
first?
question. Okay, the title of these 5 questions is "It's So Deep."
Ooh.
So first
yeah.
one: would you rather know when you'll die or how you'll die?
Oh, interesting. That is very interesting. I think if I had a third option not to know, I would probably take it. Because if I knew, I would probably be super paranoid. But I think I would want to know when I'll die, because if I know how I'll die, like, oh, you'll die in a plane crash, then I'll be like, okay, I'm never getting on a plane again.
True.
But if I know when I'll die, like, oh, you'll die September 2001, September 11th, 2001, I'll be like, okay, maybe I'll just stay away from New York. No, if I knew, like, when, like, if I knew...
If you knew when, you could plan.
Yeah, like, oh, you'll die May 15th, 2020, or 2071. Then I'll be like, okay, I'll plan my life around not doing anything May 15th, 2071.
Exactly. And then you can let everyone else know so they know the inevitable is coming.
Yeah, and then I'll get a gravestone, just like Jared from the funeral parlor. Mm-hmm. Or wait, no, this was Milkman Jer. Had a gravestone that had his death date already on it.
That's right.
I'll get me one of those.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think I'd have to go with that too. I think I'd rather know when I'll die, because then, At least I'll know when I'll die, but how I
Right.
die would be a surprise to me, and I'd be like, "Oh,
Exactly.
it's my death day. How am I
Yeah.
going?" So
It would be fun.
I think I'll go with when.
Yeah, I agree. Because I feel like if it's like, oh, how you die, and it's like, oh, you die of liver disease, I'm just gonna be like, well, that's not changing. Oh well.
I'm already there.
Yep, damn right, bro. Anyway, here we go. Are you ready?
No.
Would you rather have unlimited access to chips and salsa, or unlimited access to chips and guacamole?
Oh, chips and guac.
Yeah.
Easy.
Easy. Like,
Easy. Like, salsa's good, but I don't think I've ever
Guacamole is
had a bad
incredible.
guacamole.
it's so good.
I don't think I ever have, so
I would totally agree with you.
that's easy
Just
for
like
me. Guac is just so damn good.
push a button on your phone, a little waiter or a butler comes up to you and it's like, here's your chips and guac, sir.
Master Wayne.
Master
Want your chips and guac, Master Wayne. I'm gonna polish your bat dick, Master Wayne.
As he should.
Alfred.
Joe. I got my back dick polished. Sorry, go ahead.
Aiden, would you rather have more time
Yes.
or more money?
Ooh, so philosophical. So more time.
That's why I said this one's called It's So Deep.
Yeah. I like it deep. I mean, what I meant to say.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Aye. So more time. So that would push back the death date that I already know in this case. So more time would add years or months. But more time isn't very specific. But I guess more money isn't specific either. Aye. So like, if more time is like, oh, you get an extra 2 years of life, it'd be like, that's fine.
I guess, just like more time in a day, because, I mean, you work 8 hours a day for 5 days.
Right.
You'd think you'd have a decent amount of time to, a little bit of R&R when you get home, but then you get home and you got other stuff to do.
Right.
So, like, maybe just more time in a day to get stuff done and be able to relax.
Feel like
and
a human being instead of a workhorse.
Yeah.
That would be nice. Or more money. Now that's very vague too, because if I had like a large lump sum of money right now, I could just leave my job and literally have more free time in a day.
True.
So I guess it depends how much of time or money, but I think I'll take money because I don't necessarily want to live into like my late 70s or 80s because it's like I'll be old and geriatric and in pain. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't want it. But if I have more money now, then I get more freedom and more free time. Easy for me.
You've persuaded me. I think I'll
Yes.
go with that too. Because
Damn
if I
right,
had
bro.
more money, man, I'd
Just
I
chillax for a
just do so
while.
much stupid stuff. Like I'd be having the time of my life.
Yes.
I wouldn't be doing the show. I would be. No, I'm kidding.
Hey.
I'd always be doing this show, even for free. Which someone sponsors, please.
Yeah, please sponsor us. Maybe if Kevin stops dropping slurs.
What are you talking? You have the power to edit that out. That's your own. That's your own doing.
I like you didn't deny it. You're just like, oh, just edit it.
Well,
Keep it in. Keep
okay,
it in.
yeah, we're keeping this one in.
All right. Would you rather, number 2, would you rather sleep on the floor for the rest of your life? You can use pillows and a blanket, or would you never use a pillow again?
Sleep on the floor.
So you get a mattress, but you just have a blanket.
Sleeping on the floor.
Sleeping on the floor?
I can't. Like, I've slept without pillows a couple times because, well, I've been drunk
Sure.
plenty of times.
That's
and
fair.
You can sleep wherever because anywhere is comfortable. But even if I'm sober and I fall asleep without a pillow, or like I've woken up in the middle of the night, I guess I move around sometimes in my sleep,
Right.
and the pillow is nowhere to be found. And like I always wake up with a stiff neck whenever
Neck
I don't
pain.
sleep with
Yeah,
a
yeah,
pillow.
yeah.
So
Yep.
sometimes the floors can be comfortable. If I'm still getting a blanket and a pillow on the floor,
Right.
I'll take that.
I would
7
agree.
days out of the week, I'll always take that.
I would agree. Yeah, give me the floor as long as I get a pillow.
Good.
Yeah.
Aiden, would you rather
Yes.
be remembered for the wrong reason
Oh.
or completely forgotten?
Completely forget me. I'd be done. Dunzo. I don't want to be dead and like people are remembering me like, oh yeah, that's the dude that that's the dude that bombed the Empire State Building. Yo, fuck that guy. I'm gonna go piss on his grave. It's like, no, forget me. I'd rather you
Refreshing.
forget me. There you
Well,
go. That's me
considering-
that's me in my grave drinking your piss.
Considering it's not hard to forget you,
I know.
I'm just joking. If I said that with a certain someone in
Oh
attendance,
yeah,
I'd
you'd
be
be smacked.
I'd be tossed around this room.
For sure, in the wrong ways.
Yeah, I said not the way you think.
Yeah, not the fun way.
No.
But yeah, no, just forget me.
I
I'm
think
good,
yeah, like
man.
I wouldn't want to be known as the guy that committed some heinous act or crime or did something totally unethical.
Yeah.
And that's the way I'm going out. Nah, I don't want that. I don't want to
Right.
leave behind a legacy in air quotes of just terrible bad stuff.
Right.
So I think just forget about little old me.
Yeah, that's fair.
And
And
never
like,
speak of me again.
considering like 100 billion humans have existed, give or take, how many of them are memorable in a way? Maybe a couple thousand, scientists, politicians, criminals, but like
Yeah.
the other 99,990,000,000 forgotten, Just make me one of them. I don't want to be in
Put me in
some
the
history
majority
book
here.
of like, oh, this is what not to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
As a professional criminal, Aiden Maloney died of
Although professional
sepsis.
sepsis, that's awesome.
Is that a disease?
I think it is a disease. Sepsis is something to do with like you ate shit or something. I don't know. It's
No
weird.
way.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, look it up.
Oh, I looked up sepsis.
Sepsi. No, that's Pepsi with an S.
Sepsis occurs when chemicals are released in the bloodstream to fight an infection, trigger inflammation throughout the body. It's just
Yeah. Like I said, like you eat shit and
And
it
there's
goes all up around your body.
there's an African American man laying in a
Well, he
in a
obviously
hospital bed
has sepsis,
holding
or
his heart
like a true American.
like a true American.
He probably either has sepsis or is just like unlucky to have his like picture used for it.
That sucks.
Yeah, which you hate to see. My turn?
Yeah.
Would you know? Would you? Would you?
Would you have? Would you?
Would you rather never use YouTube again, or never use TikTok again?
Oh, well,
Yeah.
considering China is spying on me and
Oh, come on.
taking all my data, and my grandparents are right.
Everyone
and,
is
no, I'm
always
kidding.
taking all your data. It's how they make money.
Well, I mean,
Use a VPN.
I use them both quite frequently,
Yes.
but
Think about it.
I gotta go with TikTok.
Yeah,
I think I'd rather be watching YouTube the rest of my life than TikTok.
that's
Just
fair.
because, I mean, before I got into a relationship with Pam, when I first did all those years ago, I didn't have TikTok.
Yeah.
And I wasn't one of those haters either, just like, oh, they're stealing stuff, they're this, that. I'm like, I just don't really feel like downloading it.
Yeah.
And now ever since I did, it's become a part of my life, but like, there's so much other things to watch on YouTube, so
Right.
I'd get rid of TikTok.
I too would get rid of TikTok because YouTube is long form content. So I can watch TikTok compilations on YouTube. I
There you
can't
go.
watch YouTube
There you
compilations
go.
on TikTok. So yeah, TikTok is
Sometimes
donezo.
this man's brain thinks in amazing ways, and other times, like during Tell Me a Story, you see the other
it's
side.
It's the worst. Yeah. No, I agree.
Aiden,
Yes.
second to last one. Would
Okay.
you rather never age or never have to worry about money?
Ooh. But what does never have to worry about money mean? Like, does that mean,
Probably you're set for life.
okay, never have to worry about money again? I don't want to be some 68-year-old man looking 23 still. I'd rather look 68 and be loaded so I'm comfortable. If I'm a 68-year-old man who looks 23, I could still be shit broke.
That's true. Okay, I agree.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy one.
In this capitalist society, I'll take the moolah. You pitting out, my man?
Oh, maybe I shouldn't. This is the first time I've ever worn this shirt. It's
Pink
a nice shirt, right?
No, it's a good
it's
look.
a nice shirt.
I agree.
But man, maybe Adidas stuff just makes me real sweaty,
Sweaty.
and I don't know why.
Either that or you could just be sweaty. As a human being,
Anything's just leaking out of any orifice in my body.
as it should. Hey, calm down.
Orifice.
Would you rather Ford Mustang or Chevrolet Camaro? You get it for free, is what I'm saying.
Camaro.
Camaro?
Duh.
Really?
Well, okay, yeah, you never said what kind of Camaro, so I'm getting the old school 60s Camaro.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I would take the Ford Mustang because they make...
Oh, Ford's so good. Ford's so good. I had a 2018 Escape.
That's not true.
I had a 2018 Eclipse.
That's not true either.
or whatever the fuck it is.
2012 Escape?
Same thing.
Not at all. But if I get the Ford Mustang,
Just watch out for them
I
deer.
can get the Shelby, which is a part of Ford, which is like a V8, 700 horsepower.
Ew, you put vegetable
Incredible.
juice in your car?
Yeah.
Nasty. No,
Anyway.
I'd have to go with Camaro.
Yeah.
That's an easy one for me. I don't really give a shit about the engine. I just like the 60s, 70s old school Camaro.
That's true.
Sex.
The old Mustang Boss from like the 60s.
Boss.
That was pretty nice too.
Oh, yeah. Last one for you,
Yes.
Aiden. Would you rather have a pause button or a rewind button on your life?
Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so rewind means I get to skip back to a previous point.
Pretty much
And
like
I
time travel and go back and either just live it again or fix
Right.
it or, you know.
do something differently, but I go back to the place I was at that time.
Yes.
But if I have a pause button, I can move around freely.
Yeah.
Give me the pause button. Watch me pause time right now, walk into every local bank, rob that motherfucker, and bounce, dog. Let me pause time. Like if I rewind
I would pause time and do so many things while it was paused. You have no idea.
It would be I wouldn't break any laws or do anything unethical.
You just admitted
okay,
robbing banks.
I would definitely break laws, but I wouldn't do anything inhumane or unethical.
Well, yeah, I won't kill nobody.
That's not exactly what I was saying.
I wouldn't. Well, I'm not saying this on air.
Yeah,
I'm not
you
about
better,
to.
You know, you shouldn't. But like, if I go back in time, like, sure, I could like be some little shit and tell my parents like, "Oh, invest in Bitcoin, invest in Tesla. They're gonna go to the moon," and they're gonna look at me and be like, "Okay, kiddo, let's get you back to bed." But if I get to pause time, dog, I will rob every bank nearby.
I couldn't agree more. I mean,
in Minecraft.
I mean, they would never know because time was paused, and they'll be
Exactly.
like, "Where'd all the money go?" And you just gotta make sure you leave no traces of evidence.
Right,
but
but
you
if
can get off
time is
scot
paused,
free and
yeah.
just So
Wear
I
some gloves.
want a pause button.
Oh, yeah.
Right now.
Yes, sir. I would too. My final would you rather, to you, my boy Kevin, would you rather your alarm clock douses you with ice water to wake you
That's
up,
one way to get up.
or your alarm clock shocks you to wake you up?
Cold water.
Cold water?
I've never been shocked, but hey, okay, like some static shock, rubbing my socks on the
yeah.
carpet like that. Yeah, but like a
Well,
taser.
I wasn't really thinking taser. I'm more thinking like those little things you put on your muscles and they like.
Oh, they make
Yeah,
you like
yeah.
have
Yeah,
spasms
yeah.
and stuff. I still gotta go with the ice water.
Yeah.
Because that'll wake me up. Even though my alarm sound does that enough because it's Joby
That-
Diaz screaming at the top of his lungs.
Get off.
Motherfuckers, it's all over.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Salute
not
the flag.
Wake up, cocksuckers.
Oh, yeah. It's like, get up, cocksuckers, it's all over. Dun, 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 dun. You know that one.
Oh, good for you, man.
That's great.
I think I would go with the electrical shocks. Like, sure, it would be more unpleasant, but if I get doused with ice water every morning, I have to redo my sheets every day, redo my pillow, and I have to get a waterproof mattress protector every day.
It's just ice water. It should be dry by the time. Before I go to work
Dude,
every
it's
morning, I'll just
gonna-
throw my mattress out into the sun.
It's going to mold. You're baking bacteria.
Yummy.
No, please, no.
Give me.
Well, while we source some bacteria for Kevin to eat, we will be right back with some quizzes, per se. Alrighty, it is time for the quizzes, as we mentioned. Now, if quizzes...
Are quizzical, then what are tests?
I was going to say, I don't know how to answer that question. Got it out?
I just had to get that
finally?
one out.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. No, I'm glad you did. Glad
Good.
you were able to. Well, this is quiz time, where Kevin and I ask quizzes to each other and to you, the lovely listener. Now, do you want my quiz, or do you want your quiz?
Well, can we remember who went first last week?
Not at all.
I think I'm gonna go with mine first. No, I asked the first would you rather question. Okay, you can go first.
Alrighty. Well, Kevin, this week, I have 15 questions for you.
Okay.
You're going to be participating in just a little spelling bee. Your favorite thing. Come on. You're going to be great.
I used to be good at this, but if you're using your, fancy long people words, I don't think I'll do so well.
You definitely know all of these words.
Okay.
You've probably used most of them in a sentence before, but per usual spelling bee rules, I'll give you the word. If you need a description or for me to use it in a sentence, I will do that for you.
Okay.
All right. So,
How very nice.
15 words for you to spell.
Okay.
I'm really hoping you get at least 10 to kind
Me too.
to kind of prove that you know English decently. But
Me too.
we'll find out, I suppose.
I'm open.
Your first word is ascend.
Ascend. ASCEND. Ascend.
Correct.
Okay.
Well done. Well done.
right.
Off to a good start.
Let's go.
Your second word,
Plan the parade.
plausible.
Plausible. PLAUSIBLE. Plausible.
Correct.
All right.
Well done, man.
Look at
You
me
feeling
go.
A little more a little more comfortable, a little more confident.
No.
Okay, good. All right. Your third word is explosive.
Explosive. EXPLOSIVE. Explosive.
Correct.
All right.
Well done. Well done. Your fourth word, reptilian.
Oh shit.
Come on, man.
All right. Reptilian. REPT. Till ILLIAN.
Oh,
Incorrect.
heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Only one L was needed.
Only one L.
REPTILIAN. Reptilian.
English is tough.
Not bad. Just
That's
one
all
too
right.
many L's. Hopefully you don't take an L during
It's all
this
right,
quiz.
my whole life is a fucking L.
I know. Your next word is descend.
Oh, descend, just like ascend, but this is you're going down.
The opposite. Yeah.
Descend. DESCEND. Descend.
Correct.
Okay.
Descend.
I had to
Your
think
next
about
word.
that one.
That's all right. Thinking is good for the brain. Your next word, ultimate.
Ultimate. ULTI. Ultimate. ULTIMATE.
Correct.
Okay.
Well done. Well done.
Let's go.
Your next word, introspective.
You see, here you are with your long, fancy people words. Introspective. INTROSPECTIVE.
Correct.
Introspective.
Spot on. Good for you, man. See, I told you.
My
I
head's
told
on-
you
my-
you
my-
do fine.
My brain is working in overtime right now.
As it should. As it should.
It's like a hamster on a wheel, but he's going at Mach speed.
Going to Mach 5. Here we go. Diarrhea.
Oh, I can never spell this one correctly. I always have autocorrect to help me. But
This is a toughie. Yeah.
DIARHHEA.
So close. You were very close.
Was I missing or
You
too
flipped,
many H's?
You flipped one H for an R. DIARRHEA. You were close, man.
Damn it!
Great effort, though. For real.
It should be spelled DIAREA.
Diarrhea.
Diarrhea.
That's how it's pronounced.
Why is there an H in there? This
Dude,
language is
I
fucked.
didn't invent it.
I
Come
know,
on.
whoever did's a bum crusty.
They're a crusty bum, if you ask me. Pulsate. Would you like a description?
No.
Oh, okay.
Pulsate. PULSATE. Pulsate.
Correct. Well done. You're on a roll, man. You're almost at that over under.
I feel like I've done more than 10 words.
That was actually your 10th word.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Metric. Huh?
Stroke.
Say again?
STROKE. Stroke. No, metric. METRIC. Metric.
Correct. Your next word. Chaotic.
Chaotic. CHAOTIC. Chaotic.
Yeah, well done. Good for you, man. On a roll again.
Yeah, you know.
Your next word. Deranged.
Deranged. DERRANGED.
Oh, you did it again.
Just one R?
Just one R.
I was thinking.
Oh.
God damn it.
DERANGED. Very close.
Bullshit.
You had the right idea in mind. Your second to last word, penultimate word, if you will.
What?
Your penultimate word,
Just
if you
say
will.
second to last.
You know how many syllables that has? More than penultimate.
Penultimate. 4.
That's penultimate. Second to last is 5 if you say something before it.
Whatever. Just give me the word, damn it.
Quality.
Quality. QUALITY.
Correct.
quality.
Correct. Your final word, Kevin.
Let's go.
Refrigerator.
I love refrigerators. R-E-F, refrigerate. R-E-F, why is my brain is having a
He's
episode.
thinking hard.
R-E-F-R-I-G,
Roll it back.
R-E-F, God, what, dude, I can't. There is a mental block going on right now in my head.
To spell refrigerator?
To spell refrigerator. R-E-F.
Good start.
Refrig.
Uh-huh.
So R-E-F.
You got the REF right.
I know. Refrig.
Yeah?
R-E-F-R-I.
Sound it out.
R-E-F-R-I-D-G-E-A-T-O-R.
There is a D.
You were so close.
There's a D in fridge. There is no D in refrigerator.
What?
Yeah. I don't fucking understand it either. The word you were thinking of spelling for a very long time was R-E-F-R-I-G-E-R-A-T-O-R. Refrigerator.
I don't know why that word gave me so much.
That was very troublesome for you. You didn't struggle that hard with any of the previous words.
You've had your fair share of mental blocks too, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
To where you're just like, what the fuck? All essential functions just gone.
It's gone. It's donezo. No, I do understand that feeling.
And that is exactly what I had.
You did well, man. 11 out of 15.
All right, so I got
Congratulations.
one more. Sweet.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah, the only words you missed were reptilian, diarrhea, deranged, and refrigerator.
And 3 of those 4, I added one
Just
extra
one.
letter.
Yeah, just
God
one.
damn it. All right, well,
Close to
Aiden,
acing it. Good for you.
just like your quiz, mine also has 15 questions.
Oh, excellent news.
And this quiz for you is fast food slogans.
Ooh, okay.
So I'm going to say the slogan of said restaurant, and you have to tell me which one it is.
Okay, I like that. That's good.
So out
Not
of
sponsored, unfortunately.
No. Out of 15, though, I'm going to guess you get 10.
Good. I hope I get more than that, because then I can show everyone how much of a thicky fat I am.
One could call you that, I'm sure.
Thanks, man.
Here we go. Happy Taste Good.
Oh, whoa, what? Happy tastes
And
good.
these are both fast food and sit-down / fast food restaurants, I should say.
Oh, Happy tastes good. The Minions movie, The Restaurant.
Are you serious?
Are you sissy?
Are you sissy right now?
Okay, Happy tastes good. That sounds like a sit-down restaurant. I'm thinking it could be IHOP. It could be Kraft Mac and Cheese. It could be Denny's. It could be Panda Express.
No.
IHOP?
No.
Are we not IHOP?
No.
Happy tastes good. It's not Dairy Queen. Is it Dairy Queen?
It is.
It is Dairy Queen. I thought
is
Dairy
Dairy
Queen's
Queen.
new thing was like, we're not fast food, we're fan food.
Well, it could be, but they have multiple.
Oh, interesting. You did not previously mention that.
No, I think I have a couple in here that are repeats.
Duplicates?
So, yep.
Interesting. Okay.
But like not like duplicates in the sense that like it's the same quote. It's just the same restaurant, just a different slogan.
So they, multiple slogans, same restaurant.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, there's not one slogan for multiple restaurants. That would probably be like a trademark violation
Yeah,
or something.
that would be a case that
Yeah,
I'm taking you to court because you used my slogan.
Yeah.
So second one here for you.
Yes.
You did get Dairy Queen though. Good
Oh,
job.
thanks, man.
Eat more chicken.
That sounds like cock fillet. Chick-fil-A.
Close. Yes,
Yeah.
it is Chick-fil-A. Cock fillet. I wish that
I
was
wish
a
it
real
was
thing.
cock fillet. I'd buy a cock
Oh
fillet.
my god, I just want cock.
Hey, get in line.
Food with integrity.
Some fucking pompous pricks, I bet.
Well, it's not a restaurant I'd ever eat.
Food with integrity. Chili's? Fuck, I don't know. No, that's the...
Hi, welcome to Chili's. That's their slogan. That would be a giveaway.
Food with integrity. That's so stupid.
It really is.
Is it Chipotle?
It is
It is?
Chipotle. Wow. It is Chipotle.
That's so dumb, Chipotle.
With their stupid, whatever it is, chicken. They're like, I don't know. I keep on seeing a commercial like, oh, try our chicken bowl with chicken. Like, thanks. That'll be
wow,
$14.95.
Really spell it out for me, yeah.
All right,
Jesus.
fourth one.
Okay.
Food as it should be.
Oh, wow. That does sound familiar.
Because it is.
Excellent commentary. Is it Wendy's?
That broadcasting? No.
No. Damn. It's not Spubby. Efreef. It's not A&W. Those don't really exist anymore. What was the quote again?
Food as it should be.
Food as it should be.
I know all of our white girl listener out there will know this.
No shot at Starbucks.
It is not Starbucks.
Oh, thank God. I
but
was going
that's
to say.
offensive.
Hey.
You just thought all white women love Starbucks?
Yep.
You'd be correct.
Aye. Food as it should be. And you said, very stereotypically, white women enjoy this food as it should be.
Well, most white folk do.
Oh, so
Not-
this is
not
just
just women.
this is just a cracker thing.
Yeah.
Food as it should be. No shot it's McDonald's.
Absolutely
No shot.
not.
No shot. That's not food as it should be.
Food as it should be. No.
Man, I'm really trying to think. Food as it should be. Panera.
Correct.
Yo, okay. Thank God. Thank God. It took me a minute. But yeah, Panera is a very Caucasian place to be.
Your next one.
Yes.
Come.
Me.
That's
That's
not
my
the-
restaurant in my head.
That's not the whole quote. I just
Damn
wanted to
it.
say that. Come hungry, leave happy.
Is this like Jack in the Box or some shit?
No.
Whataburger?
No.
So it is local-ish.
I mean, yeah.
So leave hungry, come happy.
No, it's come hungry, leave happy.
I was gonna say it's a bad restaurant idea. Leave hungry. Come hungry, leave happy.
I mean, you have said it in the past.
Oh, I have?
Yep.
Starbucks?
No.
Not
No.
McDonald's. Wendy's.
No.
What? Oh. Wendy's nuts slap you chin.
Waiting.
Come hungry, leave happy. Come, leave happy. I have said it. IHOP.
Correct.
Yeah, ha ha ha. Yeah. Fucking IHOP is gross too. I don't know. I don't like IHOP.
Really?
Every time I go there, I feel like I get constipated for the next 2 days.
I mean, the
'Cause it's
service
just
can vary.
it's
usually
just
not the greatest.
bread and sugar and syrup, and it's gross, man. I've really grown up to dislike it.
That's unfortunate because
I know.
IHOP is usually good to me.
Yeah.
All right, your next one.
Yeah? You thinking about it?
Toasty.
Is that fucking Quiznos?
Correct.
Quiznos fucking died, dude. They're,
it
they're
really?
like dead. Yeah, they had like 6,000 locations in the U.S. and like over the last decade, it's gone down to like 130.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, they're done.
Well, I've never really eaten. You can't never really eat.
Yeah.
I've never eaten at Quiznos.
I think I've had it a time or two, and it was actually pretty tasty. Like it's up there, even surpassing Subway.
Oh wow.
It's pretty damn tasty. And then
Well, I might have
think
to try it before it completely
right.
goes away.
No, Quiznos corporate is like dog shit. So like all their franchises died.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wow, so the first 6, you've gotten all 6 right. I thought
Yeah,
you would.
I had to think about a few. That's for sure.
All right. Next one.
Yes.
The crave is a powerful thing.
Oh, my heart and soul. White Castle.
You'd be correct.
White Castle. I know you listen, corporate White Castle officers. If you don't fucking make the mac and cheese bites permanent, I will commit a heinous crime with your death involved in Minecraft. But
when he
you're
says
gonna
this, he
feel
does mean it, White Castle Corporate, because those things are, quite frankly, to
they
kill
are
for.
to kill for,
They are very, very good.
and you just made the list.
Oh! Your next slogan. We have the meats.
I think this is one of the more nasty places you can eat in public. And I actually went there with Robin, believe it or not, in a recent story I told. And it's Arby's.
I'm tempted not to give you a
Oh,
point.
come on. I got it
Tempted,
right.
You did, but I'm tempted not to give you a point because of what you just said. But I'll give you a point.
I told the story already.
Yeah, whatever. You're up to 8. Finger licking good.
Ah, yes, that would be Kentucky Fried Cock.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, but I'll give it to you.
Yeah, close enough.
Hot eats, cool treats.
Dairy Queen?
Correct.
Damn.
Wow, well, you got
That's
10.
that's like the Dairy Queen Grill and Chill locations. Because I remember there was a Dairy Queen where I used to live, and I think it was just the ice cream part, like the ice cream and the cakes.
It was
and
over in
the
South
deli
Haven,
bars.
wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
Right
yeah.
off of 6.
But the one local to here is the Grill and Chill. So they got those bomb-ass fucking, like, Chicky Sammys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dog.
Well, you're up to 10, and there's 5 left.
Sweet.
I think this might be a quiz time first, where someone might have the potential to get all the questions right.
That has happened before, though.
It has?
I got all the Markiplier questions right, and you aced the last
that's right.
Bill Jizz the science quiz.
I did?
You did.
I don't
You got
remember
them all
that.
correct, yeah.
All right, so for the third time in history,
Yeah,
it could
yeah,
happen.
It could happen. Don't get me too hyped up.
Think outside the bun.
Think outside the bun. My favorite of all fast food restaurants of all time. Taco Bell. Taco Baco. Tinkle outside the binkle.
Taco Bacco, Taco Wacko Flacco, Jackson Max and Flaxen Waxen. Taco Bell's correct.
Fudge.
Where's the beef?
Wendy's nut slap your chin.
Correct.
Let's go.
That's 12. Where the food's the star.
Squares the beef. Is that Hardee's and Carl's Jr.?
Yes.
Damn
Jesus
right, bro.
Christ.
Damn right, bro.
This dude is a fat ass.
That's what I keep telling you.
We do it like you do it.
You might have me stumped.
Well, I'd like to think, given the fact that this is a very dumb fucking slogan
Yeah.
belonging to a very dumb fucking restaurant,
It's got to be Burger King.
I've
Burger
said
King's
too
up
much.
there.
You're correct. I knew
We do it how you do it?
we do it like you do it.
That's the stupidest fucking shit I've ever heard. Burger King is the goddamn worst. Anyone out there, and I'm talking to you, lovely listener, if you are one of the 3 people globally who enjoys Burger King, fuck you. Personally, you're wrong.
You need to get yourself checked and eat a. I mean, dude,
It's a diagnosable mental
McDonald's is
illness.
like gourmet compared to Burger King. Arby's is gourmet compared to Burger
Yeah.
King,
Yeah.
and that's saying something.
You heard it from me. I'd quicker eat at Sonic than I would Burger King. And I
Well, you'd just be
despise
doing
Sonic.
it right anyway, because Sonic is. I'm not going to get into it.
Please don't.
Last question here for
Yes.
a potential 15 out of 15.
Oh man.
We don't make it until you order it.
Ew.
I'll give you a hint. It's not a fast food restaurant around here.
Oh.
In fact, I think it could be a southern one or a West Coast.
Is this like Crystal?
No.
The White Castle knockoff? No.
Nope.
And it's not Jack in the Box. Or it is Jack in the Box. You said West Coast. That's totally Jack in the Box.
15 out of 15 correct.
Let's go, dude.
He did wonderful.
Oh
I'm
my
honestly a
God.
little impressed.
Thanks, man.
But that was good.
That's great.
That was real, real good.
Yeah, you said south, like southern, and I was thinking
I
like
didn't know
Crystal,
if it was.
which is like the White Castle knockoff.
Is it West Coast?
West Coast is Jack in the Box.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Whataburger is also southern.
Well, because I know when I was in
Southwestern.
California to see my brother graduate boot camp, we ate at. Is Shake Shack a sit-down place or a fast food?
Shake Shack
Place.
is more of a sit down. I think you can get to go orders, but it's more like a sit down because it's a big ass burger and a hearty ass shake.
Well, yeah, we had Shake Shack when we were in California. It was actually very, very good.
I quite like it. It's just pricey. It's like Five Guys pricey.
Well, I mean, anything on the West Coast is pricey.
There's a couple Shake Shacks in Chicagoland, and they're equally as pricey. Burger is like $15. Shake is $4 or $5.
Well, you know what's sacrilege?
What's that?
I mean, if I'm getting the prices correct here, I think a triple Whopper meal
Oh.
at Burger King is like $12.
Oh my god! And
But
just
then, hey-
and Whoppers don't come with cheese on them either.
No.
You have to buy the extra cheese, and it's like $1 a slice.
Well, and even though I know this was in a state that doesn't exist, but when we went to Pittsburgh, and it could just be the fact that it's an oasis, so they charge you a little more because
Right,
you're
the convenience.
the convenience. But
Yeah.
like, I got a Baconator meal, and that was like $15.
That's fucking steep, dude.
Yeah,
That's way too steep.
that's ridiculous.
I get a Baconator meal here for like 11.
11, 12.
Yeah, right. Nah, that's too much. I'd have skipped on that. I probably would have skipped on the chicken actually if
I
I
would
knew
have
it
too
was
if I
gonna
knew it
be
was frozen. Fucking ugh.
Well, thanks for the quiz, man. That was fun. You did phenomenally, bringing sprung some English questions there on you.
English is hard.
English?
English.
The English was really difficult.
Ingy. English. Blah.
I don't. Don't stop deep throating cans and bottles. I said this to you last episode.
Gotcha. Oh, I also forgot to mention in my vibe earlier
Oh my god, that was so long ago.
that I know, but I was just randomly sitting in my bed last night before I was getting ready to go to bed, and I feel my nose start to leak. I'm like,
Blood.
Put my pinky in it, blood. I'm like, oh
Yep.
shit, oh god, like it just randomly wants to bleed whenever the fuck it wants.
I feel that, bro.
So I almost got it on the bed sheet, the comforter. I'm like, oh,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no. I had to put my hands,
like cup it all in there.
cup it all on my
Yeah.
nose, get a couple tissues, shove one up there, go into the bathroom. I was in the bathroom for 30 minutes. It
Waiting
would not
for it to stop. Yeah, I feel that.
And I even sent a picture to Pam with a tissue in my nose, literally blood everywhere
Oh,
on it.
yeah.
I'm just like, why?
Whenever I get like a bloody nose, like I'll try and capture the blood in my hand, and then I'll like snort it back up in there, so that way I don't lose any.
Oh my god.
It'll stay inside. You've never done that?
No. You know what I did though, while it was
Yeah.
still leaking, I turned on the faucet and I put my nose in the faucet. And I just
Why would you
blew
do
into
that?
it. Because it
That
it
sounds
felt
like an
good.
awful. Oh, okay.
But like when I took the tissue out of my nose, it was just the darkest red I've
Oh,
ever
yeah.
seen. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Jesus Christ. And then like I could even still feel it. I had my head back and everything
Yeah.
with the tissue in. I could still feel it just coming. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh god.
It's gross
It's-
and warm and yeah.
Ooey gooey, no good.
No bueno.
Not the good ooey gooey.
Well, while we take a moment to make sure Kevin's nose is not currently bleeding, we will be right back with some Tell Me Story.
Tim stories. Story to
would
tell.
me a story.
Someone.
We've returned for the final segment today, Tell Me a Story, where we tell stories to each other and you, the lovely listener, most importantly. And Tell Me a Story is a very segment that Kevin's going to tell you about.
Yes, this segment that we do here on the show week in and week out about segment.
Uh-huh. Now, what of the segment?
The segment is a segment that we do
Right. I follow.
that talks all about stories.
But what of the segment?
Well, what of the segment is the fact that this segment's name just so happens to be a segment that is
Yes.
named Tell Me a Story.
Oh, that's great. Well, thanks for the explanation.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, no problem.
And with that, we'll see you bright and early
Yeah,
late
right.
next week.
Come on, man.
No.
Oh, yeah. Tell Me a Story is our shot at improv comedy where we give each other prompts that we have to come up with a title and tell a story completely off the top and see how deranged or crazy and hopefully funny it gets. That's the goal, is it not?
That is indeed exactly the goal of this segment.
Now, I have something, Kevin,
Yes.
and this something is very important because I want you to tell the lovely listener a story
Okay.
of the time John Cena broke your back at Comic-Con.
So I don't usually attend Comic-Con. This just so happened to be the closest one near my house in Bangladesh.
Right.
So there was a Comic-Con over by there.
Yonder.
And I decided to go because, like, I've always wanted to go, but it's never been, local. It's never been,
Convenient, yeah.
an easy trip for me to go to. So I decided, professionalism, I decided to go to said Comic-Con. And for whatever reason, there's a new movie coming out. It's titled Barbie. I don't know
yeah.
why it's even being made, but
It seems wonderful.
it just so happens, or I just so happened to learn the fact before I went to Comic-Con that a certain John Cena has a role in this movie.
As you should.
So I go to Comic-Con and they're promoting the hell out of this movie, and I'm like, okay, I mean, it's not really my thing, but you go, come on, Barbie, let's go party, I guess. So I went up to the booth. I'm just like, hey, like, you guys promoting the movie, this or that? They're like, yeah, we totally are. We even have special guest John Cena here to sign autographs. I'm like, cool. Where?
Yeah.
They're like, he's right there. I'm like, I don't see him.
oh no.
I see a floating suit and a tie.
Yeah.
And the arm sleeve moving back and forth. I'm like, I don't know what that is. It's just, how did you guys do that? What is the
Such
special
a clever
effects?
animation.
But then they're just like, no, that's actually John Cena. And then another invisible suit came out behind John Cena
Yeah.
and picked him up on his shoulders and gave him the AA
No way.
right on the table.
Two
and then,
John Cenas?
Well, one was John Cena.
Yeah.
the one that came out just so happened to be John Cena, even though we can't
Oh,
see him
right,
both.
right.
But I was able to sniff that out, that he was attacking the imposter among them.
Sus.
So the real John Cena was there, and he did his whole and like stuck up his arm sleeves, and like
Yeah.
I was looking for the fingers, but I didn't see anything.
Right, because you can't see him.
So then, I started talking to John Cena, and he's like, "Man, thanks for coming out, man." I'm like, and he's also holding an ice cream cone, but it's just floating there because there's no hand or arm or anything like that. And all of a sudden, we're talking, and he just randomly starts shouting out "Bing Chilling" for no reason.
Bing Chilling.
I'm just like, he's growing into the meme. He loves it.
Yeah.
He's just gonna keep saying it.
Good.
But then towards the end of Comic-Con, I mean, we talked until it closed. It was a great time. He took me in the back and showed me some of the set of the Barbie movie and tried to turn me into a doll.
Oh. Oh, man. Life is plastic. It's fantastic,
I mean,
though.
kind of put me in oh God, what's the submission move? I should know
STF?
this. Yeah, he put me in the STF, but he went back to the Attitude Era and told me to STF you,
Oh, no.
and then he got real down and dirty with it.
Ooh,
but
man.
Don't knock
it-
it till you try it.
Was it good for you?
It was good for me. I'm sure it was good for John Cena, and
Right.
John Cena was in the corner looking on,
Just observing.
just observing. And then I ended up getting his phone and saved my number in there,
Oh, good.
and vice versa.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we could keep in touch as friends do. But I named his contact name in my phone to Bing Chilling, and
I'm sure as he would have wanted.
And I sent him a text the other day, but he hasn't gotten back to me yet. I don't know if it was maybe something I did or whatnot. I don't know if we're
Right.
still on good terms, but I just said,
Oh.
I can't wait to see you in Fast 27.
Come on, man. You know you can't see him.
And the title of that story was Bing Chilling.
Oh, that's good, man. I like that. Thanks for sharing with the class. That's really important.
You're welcome. I'm glad it was good for me and good for you and all the lovely listener out there. Aiden, I have a story for you. I have
Yeah.
a prompt
Okay,
to
thank
tell
you.
you,
Yeah, I
so you
was
can
gonna
tell
say.
the lovely listener about said prompt.
Right.
Aiden, tell me the story about how you, Aiden,
Yes.
ATM,
Yep.
invented the pretzel crust pizza at your local Little Caesars.
Okay. I understand. This story is called Jerry.
God damn it. God damn it. This segment, I feel we should... Come next season, this segment needs to go.
Come on.
Every story you say is someone's name.
I always
And
incorporate them.
I was going to say 8 times out of 10, the name of the story does not make it into the story. I mean, you're lucky.
Just wait.
All right. I'll
Just
wait.
wait.
I'll
Just
wait.
wait.
All
Yeah,
right.
Jared.
Jerry.
Jared was in there.
Yeah, that's
It was
right.
called Jared.
Yeah.
This one's called Jerry.
Okay.
So, I am a housewife, as we know, and in the 1960s, when I was middle-aged, give or take, and I was, taking care of this house, sweeping around, having a good time, lazing, listening to my records on vinyl, and I see my cat, lovingly named Tom, chasing around this tiny mouse. And I'm like, yeah, go get him, Tom. Fuck him up. And Tom just never could catch him. Jerry was too smart. And, Tom's running into walls, and he's like getting hit in the face with anvils and irons and, getting chased around by the neighborhood dog, too.
You had a lot of upkeep in this house then, eh? If they're dropping anvils and...
Well, yeah, the
Other
amount of
heavy
times I've had to
objects.
repair that floor. Jesus.
My God.
So-
I'd move.
Yeah, I'm just happy Tom evaded all of the neighborhood dog that constantly chased him.
Good,
Never
good.
could get rid of the mouse, though. Never could get rid of Jerry. So I took it upon myself one day. Yeah, the mouse's name is Jerry, by the way.
I've gathered that.
You've gathered that?
Yes.
I'm glad. So I decide Tom's not doing the trick. I'm sorry, Tom. You're not a hunting cat. You're just a decent lad. And I figure the best way to catch Jerry is to serenade him, because mice have that really good hearing since, if they're voles, they can't really see, and I didn't know, I didn't know. So I just decided music's the way to go. I'll sing to him. So I start singing
What song was that you sung?
the USSR anthem.
Music
And
to my ears.
I belt it out. I started belting it. So I lost and a sheer in his phone, yes, I'm going. I'm really going in for it.
And like I'm in the backyard headbanging to it.
Yeah, you were there. John Shana, I couldn't really see if he was there, but I'm singing to him, and he comes out in a Soviet uniform.
Oh my
and I'm
God.
like, oh my God, Jerry's a comrade. He gets it.
He's a comrade.
So Jerry comes walking
He's
out.
a comrade.
He's about to be.
But
And Jerry comes out, and he's doing his little Soviet march, and I put my
Beautiful.
hand out. I extend the olive branch. I put my hand out, and I pick him up. And he looks at me, and he's like, hey, yo, I'm Jerry. I like the song you're singing, as he sounds. And I'm like, thank you, Jerry. I sang it just for you, so I could get you here and, have a discussion real fast. And I was like, listen, you seem to know my cat Tom can't catch you, and you seem to make a game out of it. Well, I'm running dry on money, moolah, doing all these house repairs, keeping up with you two tomfoolerying around. Because his name. So he looks at me and he's like, well, I know how to make you some money.
all right, I'm done.
And I'm like, well, Jerry, perhaps you and Tom could stick around with your rambunctious ways if I had that money you've enticed me with. And he's like, all you gotta do to make a little money around here is open up a pizza shop called Little Caesars. And I was like, there's already pizza shops around. How can I be unique? And he's like, make a crust. And on top of it, put nacho cheese sauce.
Make a
And
crust
cheese.
so with nacho cheese and cheese. I'm on
And
board.
pepperonis.
I'm boarding this ship.
And I look back at Jerry and I'm like, you wonderful bastard, you've done it. This is a $1 million idea. So I take Jerry and I kiss him right on the lips. And I say, thank you, Jerry. You've saved my life, and now you and Tom can continue to be rambunctious little buddies. And Jerry said, that's fine, except
Uh-oh.
once a week, you have to put your luscious, tasty woman lips in my mouse hole and give me a smooch.
Okay.
And I was like, that sounds fair. Considering I'm a future millionaire, I'm in.
A small price to pay for salvation.
A small price to pay. So needless to say, 50, 60 years later,
He's still a millionaire housewife.
I'm still a millionaire housewife. Unfortunately, Jerry has passed away.
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, he lived to be a 58-year-old mouse, which is much longer than they usually live, but yeah.
He lived a good life.
Unfortunately, I had to put him down
Oh.
because, he was talking about franchise fees and his royalties, and I was like, So I just kind of twisted his neck a little bit.
Can't be having that, Jerry.
Nah.
Can't be doing
Nah,
it.
Jerry stepped over a line, and I, stepped on him. Whoa! So, that's the story of my Little Caesars
The greatest invention,
greatest invention.
only behind or even tied with the mac and cheese bites at White Castle.
Damn right. Not sponsored by either, but I wish we
sponsored
were.
by either.
I wish
You
we
know what?
were.
If we weren't sponsored by them, just so they could be year-round items, I'd be okay with that.
I too would be.
Would you rather?
Yeah.
We're going back.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the story.
I did. It was
Thanks,
actually,
man.
once again,
I brought it around
the
town,
weird
man.
name of the story actually had a key part to do with why Little Caesars is so successful today.
You're damn right.
And that
It made the
lovely
difference.
housewife that invented it.
Me?
Co-invented it, I should say, yes.
Well, I took the credit since he's, dead.
Yeah,
But
Ada
that's
Net.
okay.
Ada Net, the housewife,
Yes.
started Little Caesars.
You're damn right. That's actually, you can Wikipedia that. That is true.
It's there. I've looked it up before. And in fact, I'm the one who posted it.
Yeah, you can find all the information about Miss Aidanette, Little Caesars founder, on Guys Being Dudes 103.1 on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and YouTube.
Yeah, we're all
and
over
all your
there.
podcast apps where you should search AK219. Isn't that interesting?
It is interesting because that's how you'd be listening to us right now.
Ha, damn right.
Right meow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fantastic. Thanks to all the listener out there who has hopefully enjoyed this podcast.
Enjoyed, endured, same thing.
We do both. We have it both ways.
Yes.
Because we can. Well,
And we
and we what?
do.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Wouldn't have
neither.
said it at all.
No.
This is AK219. My name's Skrunkbunkle, and this is Jimbly Cum. We will see you bright and early late next week for another episode of AK219, the only podcast,
I mean, I'm coming at you next week.
as all Jimblies typically do.
Coming at you. You ain't gonna be ready for it.
But you
Stick
better
around
be. But you better be.
and wait for next week, because you ain't gonna be ready for it.
Once
When
every
Jimbly-
Friday,
When Jimbly comes.
yes, you will know.
Okay, I really have to use the bathroom.
Yeah,
we should
no,
just
we'll
end
cut.
this.
We'll cut. Okay, bye.